Well, I didn't do it, but my brother found the right gasket and filter for the GMC. He's under there doing things, making sure it got seated right. So you got the pan on, filter in, new bushing thingy in, and all that good stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Did it say anywhere the 4L80 on this, or just that code correlated to that?
I just looked up the two options.
Oh, okay.
And you were right. I don't know why the guy didn't know it, but I didn't look again, but it really
Seems like it should say that somewhere on the truck.
No, it only says
Supervising from the creeper.
50 LP on this side.
50 LP?
Or 5D LP.
5 DLP. I don't know. But apparently the 4L80 is a good one.
Yeah.
They say. I think I'm guessing it's the replacement to the Turbo 400. Maybe it even is more similar than that, but look at that. Hands on. You got all the bolts on and everything, huh?
I was just snugging them up. What you got here?
Sweet. We can fill it up, and it'll drive good as new. And drive back to work tomorrow. Which is convenient because the Maverick might be exploding. I don't know. Who knows? Everything's breaking all the time. We're gonna do 80 inch-pounds. The first thing that I saw for torque, was 24 newton meters, and then I found the inch-pounds, which is 80 to 96 allegedly. But those are not the same things. But I found confirmation from another rando on the interwebs for 80. So such genteel torque. Little clicks. Clicky, 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 clicky. Just a little. Well, got the bottom on most of the torque, working on that, so I'm gonna start filling it up. Where's David when we need him to fill the transmission fluid from the dipstick, which he is an expert at, but I guess I'll have to manage. All on my lonesome. Still smells burned on the dipstick. Tasty. Yeah, I think it would take I think it's 5 or 6 quarts. I'm gonna double check that, but start with the gallon, which is 4 quarts here in America. This one looks like it's gonna go well. It'll be perfect. It'll be nice. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Oh, there you go. That's more like it. Non-premium ATF. Thanks, but
one kind of.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a job if I got the right parts the first time. Not too bad. I know, the taller vehicles are the best, where you don't need to jack them up or anything, you just do it on the ground. I mean, I guess little cramped, a little easier if you have a little more room, but not too bad. They're saying 5.5 quarts for a fluid change. Somebody was saying if you really bad burn fluid, to just change it every time you change your oil. Change your transmission fluid every time you change your oil until it stops smelling bad or starts looking bad. So, which that makes sense because then you get some good cycling and it's half diluted. I think we're putting 5.5 quarts in now and the capacity is 15, 16, something like that, I think, in the torque converter and everything. So that's also on there. But it's better, I guess. But it wouldn't hurt to do another, dilute it again. Well, let's see if it starts back up. We didn't do anything with the engine, so there's no reason it shouldn't start up unless the batteries are dead. But the batteries should be good, because these are the ones out of the Power Stroke, which were too small for that, but I think big enough for this. Starts right up. Like a dream! Like a dream! Okay, good little GMC pick them up. Well, taking for a little test drive, getting it up to temp, because you're supposed to check the fluid at temp, but it seems to be holding good. Highest gear, if you put load on it, it felt a little bit funky on my first little bit. Might be a little shaky, which is kind of weird. I don't know what that would be, but feels fine. Well, it's up to temp, go back to the shop and check it. The belt tensioner down there, I don't know if you can see, very all over the place, and the belt's kind of flopsy all over the place too. So I think that's getting tired. Probably replace that. And the transmission fluid has just a little bit on the tip there, which, so it's low. It's higher on the back, just a little bit on the tip. So I'm gonna put some more in. Well, got another quart of fluid in there, get it the rest of the way up to temp, and see how it looks. It's now reading on the dipstick, so that's good. Still dry under here, that's good. Leaking some oil up there on the rear main, I guess. I don't know where that's coming from, but the transmission looks dry. Well, after driving it again, it's still down at the bottom of the dipstick, so I'm gonna put about another quart. So I'm gonna put more in it, see what it does. Well, I found a little more fluid. It was still reading super low on the stick, so I topped it off a little bit more, and then now it's reading on there, so that's good. Yeah, so I think it's good enough to drive tomorrow, and I'll drive to work and see if it drives any better. And now I'm gonna mess with the Maverick for a few minutes and see why it's so ticky. And I think it also needs a spark plug clean off because it's starting to stumble again. Oh, there's bus back. Well, Maverick has a new tick today, so that's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's just the exhaust noise got louder, but I'm gonna. Sounds interesting. Very dark. You can't see anything, but I don't know if it's gonna show up in the video, but down underneath the spark plug, you can kind of see where there's that oil trailing. I can see little sparkly bits at that seam of, I guess, coolant and or oil coming out. So that's interesting. So it's not ticking now, even though it's still bubbling. It's not ticking right now that it's cooled off apparently, but the head appears to be leaking, which is interesting, but I don't know because these might just leak a little bit, and that's fine. But I'm gonna clean the spark plug that's been getting fouled because it's getting a little herky-jerky, and I also want to do more on the weather stripping. Like in there, you can see it's missing, and well, the focus. The spark plug's not focus. It's not as bad. I did a couple scrapes on it already, but oh my goodness. The gap was partially closed. I knocked a little bit free, but it was a little bit close. This is number 4, which I started with number 3, and I think I keep doing that, but it's number 4, which is still kind of smoky in there, which is fun. But I'm gonna pull the other ones too, just for funsies. See if any of them look any different. But this one started being a little, well, the engine started running a little herky-jerky again this afternoon. A little sputtery at takeoff from like stoplights and such. So yeah, we'll see if this cleans it up again. All right, we got just what do you say, just under a gallon of fluid? Right at a gallon. So we put 4, 6, almost 7 quarts in. So we were that many, 2 and a little bit lower than what we have in there now in the GMC on the Maverick. So it was nice and low. All right. Focus against my face, my mustache. Can you see it? All right, got that pretty well cleaned up. This was new. I'm pretty sure this was a new one that I put in there, and it was all crustied up, but You can see a gap all the way through there now. I guess I should re-gap it since I was fiddling with it, but a lot cleaner than it was, so it should run more goodlier. All right, so I was wanting to triple check myself, see if I could talk myself into getting because these are these are 215 75 15s, which is a weird size when it comes to all-terrains, because I want to put all-terrains on here. I want some BFGs or something. But 235 75 15 is a more common size, which is it's an inch, 1.2 inches bigger overall, which would be 0.6, so a little over a ½ inch bigger here. So then that would be something like that much bigger. So that would still clear. About the same over here. That would still clear. And the main concern that I have is the exhaust back here to the inside of the tire. It's a little iffy because you don't quite know how true to size those are and where we're measuring on here, because the 215s, because these are, well, the out to out on this is 8.5, 9 inches. And so if we go 0.4 inches wider, if we go 0.4 inches wider, we're totally fine here. We got 1 inch and 3/4. So we got plenty of room there. The exhaust up there. Oh yeah, no, we got room. And the leaf up front. Yeah, I think I got room. I got room. I still need to replace that shock. I don't have a new one. I think we can fit the big tire. Driver's side is definitely closer, but I think what I might do, well, let's see. Because that's really tight. That's not a lot of room. That's like, because the leaf, I think, same. I could fit good over 1 inch more there. But this up here is like, oh, oops. This broke this way, but that, well, I mean, maybe we could fit a ½ inch. We could fit a ½ inch, and then it would probably hit it. But I'm thinking I could probably heat up this exhaust hanger and push the whole thing over. So I might need to do that. So I think I'm going to go for it and get the bigger tires, because then they'll sit a little wider to make it a little more aggressive, fill out the fender wheel a little bit more. And then we might need to cut some body or something. Wait, how does it feel? This side looks... Oh, we got some rust down there. Weird. Yeah, we got 1 inch, a little over 1 inch there, a little over 1 inch there. So I'm gonna go for it. Might need some new paint on this hood. Ow. It's rusty under there. Needs a new rattle can or some bed liner. Oh, also diamond plate down the sides maybe. Huh? Diamond plate? Could be fun. Oh, we actually have diamond plate. Maybe I'll steal your diamond plate, brother. Hehehehe.